This episode of My Two Satoshis is brought to you by Loic.io with customers like SAP, Novartis, Abbott, Emphasis, and more. Loic Vega is poised to be one of the projects with the best chance of adoption this year. Loic has a strong combination of business leadership experience from top companies with exceptional technological talent and is advised by global industry leaders. To find out more, visit Loic.io.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high.
It's your boy Crypto Blood, and welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is February 13th, 2019. Shout out to my man Rich Quitliano. He wanted me to play some Afro Man because I got high, man. This is a classic right here. Thanks for the song request, Rich. What's good, people? Hope everyone is doing well out there in YouTube land today. Just getting back into the swing of things. I had Max Kaiser come on the show yesterday. If you missed it, make sure you check it out. I had a great time with him, and I'll definitely have to have him on in the future here. But what we're going to be talking about today is this whole Ethereum upgrade. Remember, I covered that a couple of times, the Constantinople upgrade, how they delayed, and so now this Ethereum researcher is saying that the bug was never even a problem. So we're going to take a look at what he has to say about this reentrancy bug that I covered a few weeks ago. I don't know what's going on here, people. And then secondly, we're going to take a look at an article out of Yahoo Finance about a new feature that Coinbase has available for their users, where you can actually back up your wallet keys, encrypted of course, onto your Google or iCloud drive. I don't know how I feel about that, people. We'll take a look at that. For those who use Coinbase, I guess this is a step in the right direction. At least you get to have your keys, I guess, question mark, you know. We'll take a look at that as well. But first, I want you guys to jump over to CryptoBlood.io. Sign up for that BitMEX algorithm. I'll actually be rolling out another service for FX. I'm just kind of testing it now. Probably will roll it out in the next 2 to 3 months because I'm just testing it on my own accounts now, making sure everything looks good. It's a high frequency trading system. It's available on 3 pairs so far that I've got it tweaked to run very nicely on, and it runs on the 5-minute, but that'll be available in the next 2 or 3 months, and anyone who is already a member will get a very big discount to add those FX pairs to the service. But yeah, very good progress with those 3 pairs that I have trading the algos on FX, and I'll be adding even more pairs once I have time. Just been so busy. But in the meantime, in between time, you can definitely sign up for the BitMEX algos available for Bitcoin and Ethereum. So check them out. So let's take a look at this market cap really quickly. We are currently at $120 billion. Just trending sideways, guys. I'm just waiting for that Bart Simpson to occur for us to just retrace and give back all this gain from false news articles about the SEC saying that they would eventually pass the ETF, eventually kind of seeming like this year sometime, but I don't think it's happening this year at all. So we'll see what happens in the next couple of days with this sideways market. But as far as Bitcoin, kind of the same thing here. I mean, I could draw something like this, then take this down here. Yep, there we go. I mean, you know, we could see a breakout in the next, should be by tomorrow, we should see a breakout. I'm going to be in the camps with the bears on this one. I think we're going to break down. I hope we break up, though. But I'm just, from a technical standpoint, looking at it, I just feel like we're going to break down this time. So we'll see what happens there. Let's go ahead and take a look at that first article out of Yahoo Finance. And it actually looks like it's a Cointelegraph article. Not sure why Yahoo is jacking Cointelegraph's content, but hey, whatever. It says here, users of Coinbase wallet can now back up their private keys on Google Drive or iCloud, according to an official statement on February 12th. In the statement, Coinbase states that allowing users to upload their keys to a cloud provides a safeguard against lost keys. It will help them avoid losing funds should the keys be misplaced. The announcement notes, the private keys generated and stored on your mobile device are the only way to access your funds on the blockchain. Owners of user-controlled wallets like Coinbase Wallet sometimes lose their devices or fail to back up their 12-word recovery phrase in a safe place, thus losing their funds forever. Now, users of Coinbase Wallet can store an encrypted copy of the recovery phrase on their cloud accounts. Coinbase notes that neither they nor the cloud service will have access to user funds, as recovery phrase key is unlocked by a password known only to the user. The backup is purportedly encrypted with AES 256 GCM encryption, which is only accessible through the wallet mobile app. Coinbase notes that in addition to Google Drive and iCloud, they will expand support to other clouds in the future. The feature is an opt-in service that does not replace or supersede the original recovery option. In January, Coinbase added resources for customers in the United States to claim crypto trades on their taxes. Cryptocurrency exchange and wallet service added an additional guide on crypto and taxes, in addition to integrating with popular tax software, TurboTax. So there you go. You can now back up your keys, your encrypted keys, on Google or iCloud. This is a very controversial move. Some people and very knowledgeable IT individuals say that leveraging Google's and Apple's infrastructure, their cloud architecture and security, is nearly as good or maybe even better than encrypting your or holding your private keys on like a paper wallet or on your phone or in a text message or whatever. I've heard this argument. What do you guys think? Do you think that this is a safe way to go? Is it okay to do this? Surprisingly, I will have to say it's probably not that unsafe, just to be honest with you. The only problem there you could have is, of course, if Google gets compromised or Apple becomes compromised, then your keys may be compromised as well. But they are encrypted on their iCloud, so there will still need to be another level of security breaching for hackers to know exactly how to decrypt your private key file. So that's one thing. And then another thing is, if you lose your account or you get hacked out of your Google or iCloud account, you may not be able to recover those keys that way either. So I don't know. You guys let me know. There is no foolproof, fail-safe method at this point with these private keys. So you just got to be careful with what you're doing, because even on the Trezor, if you lose the Trezor, then or you lose some of the other hardware wallets, you may be in trouble there as well. So let me know your thoughts on that. I saw that last night and I'm like, let me definitely cover this in the morning. So the second article, something I've been covering and following along the way, this is out of Decrypt Media. Constantinople bug was never a problem, says top Ethereum researcher. So the so-called re-entrancy bug that last month delayed the launch of Ethereum hard fork Constantinople turned out not to be an issue, Ethereum's top researcher scientist said today in an interview. Even as the mist of FUD swirl around the upcoming release due in late February, Virgil Griffith, who handles Ethereum's research and business partnerships, says that last month's delay turned out to have been a bit of a nothing burger. Griffith said that even the term bug itself overstated the issue. There were no existing bugs, he said. Rather, the bug would have only affected smart contracts designed in a specific way, but it turned out nobody had actually done that. So even if it had gone through, there wouldn't have been any existing contracts that were newly vulnerable. Plans for the long-awaited upgrade to Ethereum platform had been delayed at the 11th hour in January after security firm Chain Security discovered what was then described as a bug. The purportedly bad code would have supposedly let hackers steal funds from smart contracts. Cautious developers postponed the upgrade to February and are now reportedly getting ready to re-implement it. The bug that wasn't a bug had caused deja vu for Ethereum's core team. In 2015, an actual reentrancy bug had cost users some $70 million when Ethereum's experimental venture fund, the Decentralized Autonomous Organization or DAO, was hacked. Ethereum devs forked the network to return the lost funds, creating a physical as well as a philosophical rift in the community. The Ethereum Foundation, which helps govern the Ethereum network, has been sure to take precautions for the redo, which is due in February. Griffith said there will be more rigorous regression tests, which essentially test backwards compatibility to filter out potential vulnerabilities. The Constantinople upgrade seeks to increase scalability, reduce the price of gas used to run Ethereum-powered applications, and reduce the issuance of Ether, Ethereum's native currency, making it less inflationary. And whether it was a bug or not, the ETH 1283, the component of the upgrade that had been identified as problematic, will be removed by the forthcoming quasi-upgrade known as St. Petersburg. But again, today, another component of the coming fork, Create 2, came under suspicion. A report by Ethereum site Trustnodes suggested that a feature of the software which would allow users to self-destruct and redeploy a smart contract was once more a bug. Chain Security COO, however, told Coinbase that it was not a security bug, but a corner case to be aware of. Well, there you have it, people. This is the thing with software. This is all software. You'll never catch every bug. That's why it's just, this whole blockchain thing is a new space. And you know, a lot of mistakes can still be made. Some catastrophic mistakes could potentially be made because software always has bugs. So I don't know. We'll see. I think they will launch in February, the end of this month. I think it will happen. But man, this is crazy. This bug ended up not even really being a bug. So hey, I think better be safe than sorry, in my opinion. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. Let me give a shout out again to my man Rich Quitliano for that Afro Man, because I got high. It's your boy Crypto Blood, and that's my 2 Satoshis for February 13th, 2019. I'm out of here, people. Holla!